Good morning, everybody. My name is Luke Brown. I'm with Reata Horsemanship, and today we're with Doolen. Doolen is a 6-year-old registered quarter horse out of Doolen stock, so he's got a lot of cow in him. He's got a lot of cutting horse in him, and he's very talented. Well, I wanted to share with you today a technique that I use to control a horse's feet without actually controlling his head, and that is putting pressure on the horse when I'm on top of him where I don't want him to be, and releasing that pressure where I do want him to be. And so I can pick any point in this arena and focus on that point and get him to stop right there at that point. And I just want to show you how I do that. And it's something, and just as a warning, make sure if you're a novice or you're not a professional trainer, do not try this at home by yourself. Make sure you, can be a dangerous activity. I'm going to do some stuff that could be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing and if you're not, if you haven't trained your horse properly on the ground. So just that as a side note, I'm going to go ahead and get on Doolen and we'll get going. I'm not going to do, he does have a halter on today. This is just his third ride. I have the halter on just for safety's sake. For today, but I'm not going to use it to control him unless I have to. But probably I'm not going to use the halter at all. I'm just going to hold on to the rope, and I'm just going to use pressure with my legs and get him to go in a position where I want him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on that end of the arena, and I'm going to get him to go over to that end and stop on that end. And I do that by putting pressure on him everywhere else and releasing that pressure when he gets close or there. So he kind of headed that way right now. I'm just going to go with him. I'm just posting. Now I'm going to sit. He's not quite in the corner. Oh. Okay, well, that was easy. Okay, let's try another corner. I'm going to go to that other end of the arena and get him to stop in that corner. Now, he has a little bit of an affinity towards this end of the arena. So when he's on this end, I'm going to put pressure. When he's headed back to the other end, I'm going to release that pressure. And by pressure, I mean squeezing my legs a little bit, get him into a canter. Now he's headed towards the other end of the arena, so I'm just going to relax, let him walk. Again, this is just his third ride. You can tell if you have any experience with horses how talented he is, and he is going to be for sale. Okay, well, I put pressure on him on the other end of the arena and got him to stop right here. So let's make it a little more challenging. So the middle of the arena, but on the back side along the fence line between those two barrels is where I'm going to get him to stop. So I'm going to put some pressure on him over here. Remember this, horses learn from the release of pressure, not from the pressure itself. Your pressure sets up the learning, and then the release of pressure teaches him what to do. Okay, so I'm going to sit, kind of stop riding. He's just fading back to the middle of the arena, so I'll put some pressure on him. And that was the spot, but not anymore. And keep in mind, I'm not controlling his head at all. I'm just letting him find the way by putting pressure and releasing pressure. Now he's getting close. He's still kind of moving towards the center of the arena. So I'm going to move him out. Put some pressure on him. Now he's probably starting to figure out, I think I know what side of the arena he wants me to stop at. Now I'm sitting. Oh. He went on by, so I'll go ahead and put some pressure on him. See how he's headed back to that end of the arena? No. Just letting him find his way. He's going back towards the right spot. He's starting to figure it out. Now I'm just sitting. Not quite. Oh, almost. He's moving away. He's getting close. A little counter arc there. Another way people explain this is make the right thing easy and the wrong thing difficult. What's the wrong thing? Being anywhere but that point between those two barrels on this end of the arena. So he's getting towards that point. So I'm going to sit. Whoa. 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 We're at one of the barrels. I think I'll call that good. Good boy. Now give him a good rest. Let him know he did a good job. The best way you can reward a horse is by taking away the pressure. And letting him rest. Okay, now I'd like to try one other thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the halter off. So we're going to ride without a halter. And I want to get him to stop right in the center of this arena. Make sure he gets a good rest. Let that feel good to him. Let him know you're happy with him by releasing that pressure and giving him rest. Such a good horse. Okay, we're going to give this a try. Now again, what we want to do is get him right into the center of this arena. So we're going to put pressure on him everywhere else. If he's moving away from the center, I'm going to put pressure on him. Make that uncomfortable for him. Now if he hints at all about going to the center, I'm going to release that pressure. Again, this is for demonstration's sake. Do not try this by yourself at home. If you know what you're doing and the horse knows what he's doing, as far as being trained properly on the ground, doing fundamental groundwork, this isn't so bad. But it can be dangerous, as any horse activity. So he's pushing into this corner. Put some pressure on him. Now he's moving towards the center a little bit, so I'm going to sit. Now he's moving away. Put pressure. Now he's feeling like he's about to find the answer. I almost found it. What's the answer? Putting yourself right in the middle of that arena. If he's going towards that, I release the pressure. Going away, I put it on. No. Kind of keeping out to the outside of the arena, not really wanting to go to the center, and probably because the last 2 times I gave him rest was along the outside of the arena. So it might be a little challenging to get him to the middle, but I guarantee you we'll do it. It just takes patience and persistence. So he's wanting to hang out in this corner. Put a little pressure on it. Okay, he's getting towards the middle. So I'm sitting. Oh, we did it. So it took him a little while to find the right answer. He wanted to hang out on that side and then on this side. But I just kept the pressure on until he finally figured out the right answer. Now it is really fun to be riding a horse and let the horse find the right answer instead of you forcing it. They learn so much better, and it sticks with them if they learn to find the answer instead of you forcing the answer.